Show. We're live, 12 o'clock. Why don't we do something unique today, Squeeze?
You mean like do some work?
Yeah, like actually answer questions instead of BS.
Oh, so you're going with me this time?
Yes, I'm going with you. Okay.
All right, so you're finally going to listen.
All right, yes.
Everybody bear witness, all right?
Bear witness.
All right. So once again, folks, this is the Brad and Squeeze. You know, I'm still trying to freaking figure out how come the show ended up being Brad and Squeeze. I think I got screwed on that one.
We talked about that.
I know, but you know,
just because your name is Squeeze, it would be Squeeze and Brad, and that doesn't sound right.
But thinking back,
Right.
that is true.
Yes.
But thinking back,
Yes.
the last time I checked, right?
Yes.
That's all you send, the check. But the show is mine, right?
Okay.
And you switched it up.
Mm-hmm.
I think I got tricked, man. That's what you get for having a lawyer as a friend, man. You know, you're gonna get tricked, bamboozled one way or the other.
I think squeezing Brad sounds fine. If you just
No,
don't.
no. It sounds like I'm saying squeezing Brad, like he said Brad on squeeze.
All
I
I hear is your name and then Brad. I don't hear squeezing Brad. I hear squeeze
Just
and Brad.
It rolls off the tongue much better, Brad and Squeeze.
I won't follow up with that one.
That's what
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Brad and Squeeze Show right here on 93.5 WVIP, and of course around the world, the web, and every goddamn thing in the universe, all the social media platforms. All right. So, you may reach out to us via the number 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Call us with your immigration questions right now. Okay. What's the number? 1-800-LawLink. That's 1-800-529-5465. And this professional studio that we have where I'm hearing mumbling in the background is so great. Yeah. It's wonderful.
This is very professional. By the way, I want you
There's
to know.
nothing professional about this show. That's what makes it fun.
We got the drone yesterday.
I saw. I tried to take it from you.
It didn't work out very well.
Oh,
It was a
really?
good idea. It was a good idea gone bad.
I could have told you that. So here's what's going to happen. That drone is going to end up in my backyard in Greenwich.
No, it's not. We're returning it.
What?
We're returning it.
I'll pay for
Why?
it. Why? Yeah.
Because it was bouncing into walls.
Dude.
Oh, I wasn't here to see.
I'll pay
Yeah,
for a freaking drone.
We bought a drone so we can drive it around the office, but it was bouncing against the walls, hit the ceiling. It was terrible. It didn't work out very well.
But seriously, you need to get the drone where it will not hit the walls. They do have those.
Smallest one and supposedly the smartest, but its takeoff height is like a meter high, and it's really loud.
All right. Anyway, folks, once again, the show is yes about immigration. We do a little back and forth with other things, but call us up, 1-800-529-5465. Do remember that we're on Facebook, David Squeeze Annakie's Facebook page, Law Offices of Spar Bernstein, also Brad Bernstein, and yes, Periscope. It is obviously Spar Bernstein. Let's go to YouTube, Law Offices of Spar Bernstein.
By the way, Genius Freddy just texted me. Are we going live today? Just got that in.
I guess he's got a point because I actually did not go live on my page because I was waiting for the music to stop earlier, so he's right.
I see. Oh, okay. All right, so let's go.
Zuckerberg finds some way to screw us over.
All right, so 1 second. I have to share because we have 10 people here in the room, but I do my own social media. So 1 second. I'm going to share onto my own page. There we go. Did it. All right, so let's go to Joel. Joel,
how you doing, man?
Hello?
what's up,
Hey,
Joel?
what's up, Joel?
Yeah, Jawara, yes. How are you?
Joel.
Yeah, Jawara.
Joanna?
No,
Yes.
Joel.
Joanna.
Joe. Yeah, Joe.
Joel.
Is it Joe, Joel, or Joanna? Which one?
Joe Jawara.
He's something African.
Yeah, African, yes.
African.
Okay. Where in Africa are you from, man?
West Africa.
Where in West Africa?
It's a country.
Mali.
Mali.
Oh, okay. No, West Africa is
It's an
the
area.
western part of
Western
Africa.
part of Africa.
So
Yeah.
where in West
Got it.
Africa?
Okay.
All right, Mali.
Yeah.
All right, what's your question?
My question is, if somebody come from Mexico, no visa, no nothing, if you're married to citizen, can you get interview in here?
Yes. If you came without inspection, you could still get a green card here. You would need to do a provisional waiver or be 245I. Or if you marry someone in the military or former military, you can get parole in place and get your green card here.
If you're married to citizen, regular citizen, no military, nothing, could you have the interview here?
No, you would need to do a provisional waiver unless you're 245I. But you know what? I just met with a woman, and she's like, "Oh my God, Brad, I'm terrified to do this provisional waiver." And I go, "I'd be more terrified to live here illegally." I mean, if you want the terror part of it, would you rather live here illegally, or would you rather get a provisional waiver, go home, and come back in 2 weeks?
Okay, explain to me a provision waiver. Explain what is that exactly.
So what the law says is if you entered without inspection, you can't get your green card here unless you're married to someone in the military or unless you had something filed before April 30th, 2001. That's the 245I law. That's about marriage cases. We're only talking about marriage cases right now.
Okay.
And you would need to go home, back to Mali. If you go back to Mali, you have a 10-year bar. Can't come back for 10 years. So you need a provisional waiver, a waiver to waive that 10-year bar. You get it here, then you go home, then you come back.
So can you help him?
How long can you go home and come back? How long that's going to be?
Approximately 2 weeks you're home.
2 weeks, you could have that waiver and go and come back, and then that is going to be entered.
You get the waiver before you go.
I get a waiver before we go.
Right.
Coming back is not a problem.
Not so far for any of my clients. Nobody's gotten stopped yet.
What Brad's trying to say, man, you need to come to the law offices of Spar and Bernstein, all right? Don't try to do this yourself.
Okay, I understand. I will have to see you.
Okay, hold on.
Okay?
Hang tough. Hold on.
Yes.
Don't hang up. Once again, folks, here in tune to the Brad and Squeeze Show. We're answering your immigration questions. The number is 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. We've got 10 open lines, so you may call us up, 1-800-LawLink. Remember, outside of the United States, it happens to be 212-227-8933. That's 212-227-8933. Give us a ring. Alex!
Hey, how are you doing?
What's up?
I'm good. I'm in Kingston, Jamaica. I've got a question.
You calling from Kingston?
Kingston, Jamaica.
Yeah, man.
What's up?
You ever go to Fiction Fantasy down there?
What's that?
Oh my God, that's my place. I live there.
That's your place? You live there? Do you know this guy Squeeze?
I know the owner of it.
Yeah. Hey, Squeeze, how you doing, man?
What's up, man? What do you got to tell Brad about Fiction? Seeing that he's a friend of mine and he has never been there.
Oh man, he's missing out. He's missing out a lot, man.
All right, I'm missing out.
You are?
Yeah. So.
Fastest man parties there all the time.
Yeah, man. I was there even last Friday.
There you go.
There you go.
The deck. Yeah.
All right, what's your question?
Right. So I'm registered in another name, not my biological father's name. However, he has asked me to switch birth certificate to have his name so he can do some filing for me.
Wait,
Whoa.
What do you mean? Don't start switching birth certificates so he can do filing for you.
I guess he meant put his father's name on it or vice versa.
I don't know what do you mean by switch birth certificates?
Hold on. So
Hold on. Put someone on who knows what they're talking about here. You don't switch birth certificates and become a different person.
No. So I was registered in my stepfather's name, not my biological father's name. However, I went.
So then, how old are you now? How old are you now?
I'm 24.
Okay. So your stepfather puts down on your birth certificate that he's the father.
Right. That's right.
And was your mom married to your stepdad when you were born?
No. She wasn't.
Okay.
She wasn't.
All right. Now, when did you discover that this other man was your father?
At 24.
At 24. Okay.
Yep.
Unfortunately,
DNA test also.
Unfortunately for you, your biological father is not going to be able to do anything for you. Because what the law says is if your mom was not married to your biological dad, whoever he may be, it may be this man up here, maybe he did a blood test and everything, you have to be able to establish that you had a relationship with your child with your father between birth and 18. Because you had no relationship with him until you were 24 years old, you just discovered this man's your father.
No. I was in contact with him, but I'm saying that the DNA test was done at 24. I did the DNA test.
I understand that, but you're going to have to prove that he had a father-son relationship with you between birth and 18.
Oh yeah, he's got a lot of Western Union certificates, man.
To send to you.
He said he has a lot.
That he sent to you over the years from when you were a kid?
Yeah.
All right, so you're gonna have to prove a relationship, and that he's your biological father, and that there was but I wouldn't go change birth certificates now or go try to fake birth certificates.
Here's what
Okay?
I suggest, my brother.
But let me say this: there's a lot easier ways to get a green card than going about what you're doing. All right, so hold on one second.
I just wanted to say that to him. Do
Consultation.
not attempt to do this by yourself, all right? You're going to screw it up, all right? I'm being very blunt.
All right,
all right?
go speak to him when you're down at the club.
That's not my job to speak to him.
All right, then.
You're the lawyer.
Okay, fine.
Dude, all I do is I used to push buttons. Now you push the buttons. All I do is talk occasionally.
Okay.
Get paid a ton-load of money. Folks, the number is 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-LAWLINK. Before we take any more calls,
Right.
I'm trying to figure out, now that you've brought little Nikki back on,
Right.
why is she in the room?
I never left.
No, she was in my doghouse for a few days.
You put
I'm
a
still
lady in
trying to
your
figure out
doghouse?
why.
She was in the doghouse.
You put a lady in the doghouse?
Yes.
I'm
Yeah, she was beefing with me for a little
You were
bit.
beefing with me. I would
Yeah.
never beef with my boss.
Yeah, no, she was beefing with me, but now we're okay. She changed her hairdo also.
Thank you for I was
Yeah.
waiting for
Yeah,
someone.
she changed the do.
Oh, Kyle noticed.
I always notice.
Yeah.
You're trying to say you wanted me to notice?
Yeah, no one else
shouldn't.
noticed.
You're pontificating me, right?
You and Daniel.
She looks beautiful, doesn't she?
Thank
It's
you.
always beautiful.
Yeah,
Thank
no,
you.
Extra beautiful with the new do.
Thank you.
Yes.
You were born
My hair
beautiful.
Every month. I agree.
Okay. But no one agreed when I said I was born famous.
No, you weren't. Okay.
I still no one answered the question, but anyway, let's continue the
So
show.
why am I here?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
adding beauty to the room. You just said that.
Exactly. There's no reason for her here, but she adds to the show. That's all.
She just shut me up.
She just adds to the show. Why is anybody here? She just adds to it. We're like, bring her on.
She
right?
just shut me up.
Yeah.
All right, so once again, folks, the number is 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Call with your questions. Kyle, can you rattle off the social media platforms that we're actually on?
We're on Facebook, Law Offices of Spar and Bernstein. Same place on YouTube, Law Offices of Spar and Bernstein. Same place on Periscope, Law Offices of Spar and Bernstein. Same place on Instagram, Law Offices of Spar and Bernstein. But you get bonus options. If you join Instagram, you get Bernstein_Brad.
That's right.
That's the man. You get David Squeeze Annakie.
On both Facebook and Instagram.
And Squeeze's Instagram might be a little intimidating because there's so many followers.
Yeah.
Squeeze has like Beyonce level followers right now, and then we have Brad and Squeeze.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what my son told me?
What?
He goes, "You're not famous unless you have 100,000 followers." On
That's true.
Instagram. I go, I thought like if you had like 10,000.
No.
He goes, no.
I'm
It's
sorry.
100,000 is the.
You haven't even reached 1,000
I know. I don't really do Instagram.
because you're
Started
not
doing
willing to
that.
do the crazy things I do.
Yeah.
I post every crap,
Yeah.
you know. Seriously. I came very close to posting while being in the bathroom.
What?
Please don't
Just
do that.
It would have gotten a lot of likes. I'm
Would've got
quite
you
sure.
banned from
Depend-
It would have got
Instagram.
it banned, blocked.
It
I didn't
And
say
deleted.
I didn't say what I was
It depends what you were
doing in the bathroom. Exactly. There you go.
Well, what were you doing in the bathroom?
What do people do in bathrooms?
Exactly.
No, people take selfies in the bathrooms all the time.
Of
and
course.
they're,
Have you ever been to the fiction fantasy bathroom in Jamaica?
Never.
The pink bathroom? Oh man, those girls kill it. Anyway, let's find Carol.
Wait,
Carol,
wait,
what?
Wait.
What?
You were in the bathroom?
Of the ladies?
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta make sure it's clean.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't sound creepy.
No, it's not creepy.
Yes.
Not if you own the place. You gotta check it out and make sure the patrons are getting
you
good,
can just
clean
walk into the
bathroom.
women's bathroom.
Not
just
when
because
they're
you're
there.
the owner.
Not when they're
Let's
there.
go to Carol.
Let's go to Carol. Carol, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Much better now that you're on. What's up?
One quick question for Brad.
Yes.
My daughter went to interview today, citizenship interview. She passed the test, but they told her because her divorce was taking place in Dominica, they're not sure if it's valid because neither her or her ex-husband was living in Dominica. Is that going to pose a problem?
Yes, because you need to have some sort of residence requirement in order to be divorced in Dominica, I assume. So we would need to take a look at that divorce and then also take a look at what the laws are of Dominica. Maybe there is no residence requirements there. I don't know.
Okay,
But
well,
generally, you need to, there's a lot of people who did Dominican divorces and you need residence requirements in the Dominican Republic for 6 months, but there were people who were.
Is it Dominica or Dominican Republic?
I don't know.
It's two different
Is it
countries.
Dominican Republic?
Dominica.
Dominica, yeah.
I don't know what the residence requirements are for a Dominica divorce. I would start by asking Google that. I'm sure Google knows the answer to that. But if
I think when she did it, they told her that one person had to be present in court at the time.
Okay, so if that's all that was required, what you need to be able to do is show the immigration service that divorce was done lawfully under the laws of Dominica. So if the only requirement is that the person had to show up in court, and that's the only requirement under the law, then that's a legal divorce. If it's a situation where the Fakakta lawyer in Dominica said
what?
Fakakta said
What?
Don't worry. Said
what?
Don't worry. Said just show up in court.
Fakakta?
Yeah. Just show up in court, and you know what? We're gonna say you've been living here for a year, and you haven't, but you just show up in court, you'll be divorced. Then that's a different story because then you didn't follow the laws of Dominica. I don't know what the laws of Dominica are. I presume the immigration officer did not know what the laws are either. So while they're investigating it, I would suggest that you come see me and let me investigate it too.
Okay.
All right.
Because the papers was filed from the Dominican embassy in Jamaica, and then she went over to Dominica to the court.
Okay. So again, if there was no residence requirements, it's one thing. If there are residence requirements, it's a different thing. I don't know the laws off the top of my head. I'm not that good, but we can figure it out and then go from there.
Okay.
All right, hold on. I do know the laws,
right.
but just not the laws of Dominica. Okay. Squeeze.
You can't be cursing on the radio, man.
I didn't curse.
Fakakta.
That's not a curse. It's crazy.
Something
What's
silly or
wondering?
ridiculous. It's a Yiddish
Yes,
term.
that's a Yiddish term, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, you looked it up?
Yeah.
How did you spell that?
Huh?
How did you spell
It's
that?
crazy. It's basically.
I knew that's what he was doing.
Right.
It's spelled Fakakta.
Exactly.
Fakakta.
Fakakta.
Somebody use that word now.
That's right.
Okay?
Right.
Stop being fakakta, man.
No. This whole thing is fakakt. The whole thing is fakakt.
I'm quite sure right now the O'Shaughnessy's are freaking out. They're going to shut us down.
No, it's a Yiddish term. Don't worry. It's all fakakt. This whole show is fakakt, by the way, and the whole thing. Everything is fakakt.
It's for what?
It's fakakt.
You work on the radio for 9 hours. It's macaque.
The whole thing. The whole thing.
Oh my God! Don't bring that back.
The only term that I see here that I actually know is one that says spiel.
Spiel? What's the
Yeah.
spiel?
Yeah.
What else? You know the word schmuck. Am I allowed to say that on the
Oh,
radio?
tushes?
Tushy.
Yeah. I didn't even know that was a Yiddish
Right,
term.
right. You're goyim. You know what goyim is?
No.
That means
Schlep, I know
non-Jewish.
also.
Schlep, right?
Yeah. A mazel tov.
Mazel tov, you know.
Yeah.
Right. So there's a whole thing.
Yeah,
Learning
you're
so
right.
much right now.
There's so many Jewish terms that we actually use we didn't even
Didn't
know.
even know.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just checking it up right now. Wow. Shtick.
Shtick. What's your shtick?
Yeah.
Right.
Shtick.
All right. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. We've got 12
Can we-
open lines right now because we are doing our shtick instead of answering immigration questions.
Well, story of our lives.
Yes.
All right, so let's just jump into Kyle's segment here. Kyle, can you just pop a question and we come back to the phone lines at 1-800-529-5465. Also, I got a bone to pick with all the people who are on social media.
What?
Normally, you and I, we never ever get less than 50 shares.
Right.
But I realize since the void of us not actually
Asking people.
they have not shared. So we want them to share.
So ask them.
So this way they don't get sheared.
Ask them.
So everyone out there, we're asking you to share right now on whatever platform you are. Just please share it on every single person that you know. Timeline, pages, groups. All right. And Kyle, so what's the question you got over there, man?
Would it help if I take my two siblings who are in high school to embassy in Jamaica to get their visiting visa? I myself have the same and have never stayed in the U.S. more than 3 weeks at a time.
Would it help?
Yeah.
Help what? What kind of help? to get your siblings here?
Possibly.
I'm not sure what is it that they need help with. Can you bring somebody to get a visitor's visa? Sure. Do you need to show you're going to return home? Sure. What is it that they want to do? What is the help that they need? Kyle,
Okay.
do you know the answer to
I
this?
don't know this person.
You
Actually.
don't
Just
know
reading
this
verbatim.
person,
No, I'm
actually.
not familiar.
Okay, maybe they could expand on their question.
We have another. My friend's mom scheduled her citizenship interview soon, but she can't read properly. She's wondering if that will affect during the interview.
How long has she been a resident and how old is she? If she's over 55 and been a resident for 15 years, no one cares how she reads. If she is under 55 or has been a resident for less than 15 years, she's got to read. It's simple as that. Those are the rules. Read or not to read, and it depends on your age and how long you've been a resident.
So
All
she
right.
should work on that before her interview.
Work on that before the interview if she's under 55 or has not been a resident for 15 years.
All right. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-LAWLINK. See the calls coming in. George, stand by. We're coming at you. All right. Let me just pop one from my social media platform, which just happens to be David Squeeze Annakie. Seeing that Kyle did not mention that earlier. Hi. If you've been filed for and the person who is doing the filing passes away before it's finalized, what then?
Who's sponsoring you?
Who's
You
sponsoring?
can have another relative
Step in.
step in. Thank you.
Okay. All right. 1-800-LawLink, 1-800-529-5465.
But depending on who's the person who died, at what stage they died, where you are now, there's like 100 different scenarios on what to do.
It's best that I reach out to you at 1-800-LawLink.
Correct.
All right. Once again, folks, we're here. We're going back to the phone lines. Do remember that you can catch us here weekdays 9 a.m. and 12 noon. And, of course, you can call us via 1-800-529-5465. Thanks to all the WVIP listeners. You all right, man?
I have an itch. You ever get like an itch and no matter how much
I was going to respond to that.
But I'm itching my
I
elbow.
saw Will's
I'm like, you know
my
what?
elbow. It's not like I have my hands in
We've
my
got new
pants.
people in the room, so I'm just going to
I
shut
don't have my hands in
up.
my pants. But
You
you
know?
ever get an itch, it just doesn't go away. The itch on my elbow.
Listen, there's a Dwayne Reed
Yeah.
downstairs a couple
Driving me
blocks up.
crazy.
Ask him for the blue ointment.
Why, you familiar with that?
I heard about the blue ointment. You know, just don't get any cut on your fingers, all right? Let's go to George.
George.
Hello.
What's
Hi,
up?
How are you doing?
George, what's up?
Much.
What do you think of the show, George? On a serious note, what do you really think? We need your honest opinion.
It's great. It's great. It's great.
George is like, squeeze.
Let me just answer the goddamn question.
It's all right,
please.
man. It's fine. It's all right, man. Go ahead. Ask your question.
So it's great. Okay. I'm a 2-year conditional green card holder.
Mhm.
I was just wondering if I can file for my son.
Yes.
He's 20.
Yes.
He's gonna be 21 this September.
But he's gonna when he turns 21, he's gonna wait about 7 years. But file for him. You don't have to be a permanent green card holder to file for your son. You can be a conditional.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Thanks.
Hey,
That was it.
No, but he would have.
thanks for sounding so enthused, George.
Yeah, like he didn't like my answer.
Of course.
You good? You good with it?
Yeah.
He was all excited to
Just
be on the
wanted-
radio, and then
just
he's like,
wanted to make sure.
Yeah. All right, George.
Just want-
George doesn't work in radiators, man.
Thanks much.
All right.
All right.
All right. Let's go to Keith.
Thanks. Thanks a lot.
Keith.
Keith, how you doing?
I'm good, sir.
Okay.
I'm just calling on behalf of a friend I have here. He applied for his naturalization from November.
Mm-hmm.
How long does it take? And if he doesn't get any response, what do you do?
What did he get a receipt notice from immigration that they received the
Yeah,
application?
he did everything. I think he did.
He got the
did
fingerprints?
Yes, he did his biometric card.
All right, so
he's waiting for the interview.
It's a 6 to 9 month process now. So if he filed in November, he should, the interview should be right around the corner. If he doesn't hear from immigration about an interview before the end of the summer, call it Labor Day. First week of September, have him call me.
Okay.
All right. By the way, this person is not you, right?
No, it's his friend.
No.
It's his friend.
All right. There's no crime. Just wanted people to know that. All right. No problem.
All right.
Because
Mr.
people
Blake.
do that a lot.
Yeah.
People call and say they're calling for a friend.
Right. People make up names like Zelda. Blake, Mr. Blake. Mr. Blake.
Mr. Blake, how are you?
Oh, no, Miss Blake. Hold on
talk to you.
Oh, Miss Blake.
Hello?
Hi, Miss Blake.
Hi, Miss Blake. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
What's up?
I'm calling you to ask you a question.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about it.
Mm-hmm.
I buy a hair product from the store, and like a perm, put it in my hair.
You bought a beer from the... Wait,
No,
wait.
no. Listen, Brad. I'll translate. Proceed. Proceed. This is going to be hilarious. Go on. Go on. Proceed. You bought a hair product from the store,
You
which
put
is
it
a
in your hair.
which is
Oh,
a perm,
I thought
right?
I thought she said she bought a beer from the
No.
store and put it in her hair.
So you put the perm in your hair, and then
After I went to the bathroom to get wash it from my head, all my hair came off.
so you lost all of your hair because you put this perm. And where did you get this perm from?
Maybe she bought Nair.
From Family Dollar.
But did you buy Nair or perm? You know, Nair is like the thing they throw around at Halloween.
What was the name of the perm?
Yeah.
Soft hair curl.
Soft hair curl.
Soft hair curl.
Did your hair grow back?
No, my hair don't grow back. It just I just did it on Sunday.
Oh my gosh.
Did you go see a doctor?
Yes, I did.
What did the doctor say?
They would say they just sent me to the store to get shampoo, condition. They do a scan to see if it was damaged.
So let me ask you, how can Brad, the immigration attorney, help you with this now?
If he could take my case.
We
Okay.
do personal injury.
We do, but
Okay.
I'm not sure what it is that happened.
She just told you what
She
happened.
lost her hair.
She used some chemical product and she lost all of her hair. And I think this is a wonderful case for you to take, Mr. Bernstein.
Sounds like a class action lawsuit.
I tell you what, hold the line. Let's see if we can help you. All right?
I have no idea. All right.
I'm telling you, man. We're getting
That
these
was
calls
kinda
today. Sorry.
I had to turn off my microphone. I didn't want to laugh at her.
Why?
That's hilarious. You went to wash out your perm and all of your hair just came out.
What kind
in
of
the
product did she buy?
She bought it from the Family Dollar. You
You
shouldn't
don't
buy
get-
You're gonna buy perm
From the
You
family.
shouldn't buy a dollar perm.
Dollar perm.
No, like
Perm should be at
$1
least.
$1 perm. Is that kind of like buyer beware when you're like $1 perm?
It's like buying fish for $1 at like some back end like.
You don't buy
convenient-
fish for $1.
Yeah,
You know
don't
what,
buy
guys?
Sushi for $1.
I learned one thing the hard way throughout my life, in the early stages of my life.
Why do you have your phone?
Anything good, if you pay for something very cheap, you're going to get exactly what you pay for. All right? So, I'm just not saying it anymore.
I don't know how. I haven't had a perm in a while, so I don't think she should have. She probably should have gone to the beauty supply store, get quality perm. But
So there's one called quality perm or get quality
no,
perm?
get quality perm.
How would you know what's quality perm?
It's a name brand.
Not a name. I get the name brand of perms. The olive oil perm. That's fine.
They don't sponsor the show.
The Honda
They don't
Accord of
sponsor the show, so
perms?
I'm not gonna talk about them.
Anyway, let's continue. This show is very bizarre. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. Does she have a license to practice doing hair? Anyway. All right, so
No,
Brad,
but it was, she washed it in her own hair. She didn't wash it in somebody else's hair.
Yeah, she has to have a.
I don't
license.
see how she's gonna have a case because she actually, when she bought it, she used it herself. She washed it out and she lost all her hair.
There's
That's
no
going to be
case.
tough.
Yeah, how am I going to prove that it was the perm?
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
100 other things she put
If
in
she had
there.
gone to a salon now
Yeah.
and they did it,
Different story.
it's a whole different story.
Maybe she left it in too long.
Yeah, maybe she didn't follow the directions.
Hmm.
Right? And what's her injury? Her hair grows back.
Not necessarily.
Unless her hair never grows back.
She could have like chemical damage.
I don't know.
Anyway. All right, can we go back? Let's jump back to a couple of quick questions from social media before we come back to 1-800-529-5465. Got to remind you, this is all, of course, brought to you by the law offices of Spar and Bernstein that handles, of course, not just immigration but personal injury. They're very, very, very good with construction cases. And also, of course, the Criminal Defense Department will also help you out. God forbid you get arrested. Kyle, you want to jump to one?
Yes, we have another question.
Mm-hmm.
My green card expired in 2010. I didn't renew it because of financial crisis at the time and the death of my father. Recently, I checked the status of my case, and I'm in removal in 2012. Well, since 2012. I want to know if there's anything I can do to get back in status.
Wait, say that again? I was reading what Rosalie Smith said. She has premature alopecia.
Stop reading.
What's premature alopecia? I don't even know
Because
what
that will
means.
just throw you
Yeah,
completely
now
off.
it's
Because
what?
if I read off everything right now, it's just freaking crazy.
Alopecia is when you can't like grow eyebrows or anything,
okay.
like no hair.
All right, so go ahead.
What's the question again?
All right, so my green card expired in 2010. I didn't renew it because of financial crisis at that time and the death of my father. Recently, I checked the status of my case, and I've been in removal since 2012. I want to know if there's anything I can do to get back in status.
Yeah, well, you've been in removal since 2012 because obviously you had a 2-year conditional green card, and you never went to remove the conditions of your permanent residence. You became illegal. They put you in deportation, and not having money is not an excuse not to deal with stuff. Okay, so I don't know. It's
so
it's
true.
not. It's not.
That is so true.
So they said, "Oh, I didn't have money, so I just ignored it." Well, guess what? It's possible you've been ordered deported. I don't know the answer to that. I would assume that if you've been in deportation since 2012, they have ordered you deported at least several years ago. So what can you do? You have to make a motion to reopen your case. Now, maybe you didn't know that you were ordered deported. Maybe you just found out you were in deportation.
Maybe they were completely ignorant.
Maybe they were not given
Of it.
Maybe they were ignorant of it. And what ignorant of being put in deportation means is that your rights were violated. Because it's not very fair by the government to tell you, by the way, you're in deportation, and put you in deportation, but not tell you when and where to show up to defend yourself.
I screwed you over, but I didn't tell you.
Right. So if they just found out about it now or never given proper notice, it's not a very fair hearing. So I don't know what happened.
So evidently they may actually have some recourse.
Well, they're going to have to do something because they can't live here with an order of deportation. Mr. Trump's going to come and pick
So
them
I'll
up.
tell you what, you definitely need an attorney. You need the law offices
with
of
my
Spar
microphone?
Bernstein, all right? Because he never speaks into the microphone
What's wrong
anymore.
with
I
me?
give up. Because you're speaking
Yeah,
away from the
but
microphone.
a person said,
What? What do you want me to do? Like eat the thing? What? Right here?
So the last time I told you to put that thing in front of your mouth,
Yeah.
you didn't want to. So, you know, and it didn't sound too right. So
What? That just was bad.
Yeah,
exactly.
I mean, I'm as close to the microphone as I can get.
Is it all the way up? Well, person says I can't
What do
hear.
you mean it's all the way up?
Oh my God.
Yes, it's all
Okay,
the way
Fat
up.
Joe. All right.
All the way up. But if I stand in front of the microphone like this, nobody sees my face.
All right. Let's just give out the number for this guy to actually. Is he still on the line? No. Okay. 1-800-529-5465. It was actually a social media question.
Oh, is it? Okay. Let me finish. There's more important is that the guy. Could I hear now? I mean, but if I talk like this, then I'm in front. Then nobody sees me, right?
It's fine. It's fine.
Spielberg, how is this?
You're good. I mean, it kind of makes you look more like almost like you got one of those huge headsets on, like an airplane pilot type thing.
Right.
I don't know. It's official.
It's official like this? Like I should hide my face?
He's telling you something else here, Brad. That's why he says it looks good. in
That
front
one
of
went
your
all the
face.
way over his head. Look, dude.
The guy has an order of deportation. This
Yeah.
is the most important thing. Okay? This dude has an order of deportation.
Okay.
He's living here with a warrant for his arrest. He better do something. What are you doing now?
There's a button on the microphone that will tell you whether it's omnidirectional or directional. And it needs to be turned on. But stop screwing around with
No
it. Just
button.
don't worry about it. We'll take care of it later.
Where's there a button?
Just, dude.
Don't
just
let
do,
Squeeze distract you, Brad. That's what he's
Dude,
doing.
just do your thing. No, seriously. There should be one for broadcasting microphones. But go ahead. All right. So tell them to call 1-800-529-5465, 1-800-LAWLINK. Make that call. And once again, folks, we're here until around 1 with questions. But I made a suggestion to this colleague. I don't know. Let's not call him colleague. He doesn't like to be called colleagues, associate. To this attorney that we should do something very special throughout the week. I'm still waiting on those 8-minute segments.
We're going to get it.
Okay. All right.
All right. 1-800-529-5465.
Let's go to N.
Oh, I was going to go and tell what the show is about. But N.
Why do I get the impression that you're nervous?
I'm not. N.
N.
Yes.
What's up?
That's your name? N?
Yeah. What's going on, Brad?
What's going on?
You know, I just have a question about an immigration question.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm married to this young lady, you know, and
Me and her go for a while. We've been married for like 2 years. No, a year and 8 months. And she filed for me. I'm a green card. I'm going to get me 2 years. But she pregnant for her next guy because me and her kind of mash up. We have some problem because she have some drinking problem. Now she pregnant for her next dude. So I wonder what me fi do in terms of because me have to go back in a year and a half.
You got your 2-year green card. She's pregnant with another dude.
Yeah.
Were you ever living with her?
Yeah, we was living together and thing, but she have some drinking habit where we couldn't manage, so me and her kind of, you know.
So you separated physically after the
we separated physically.
After the drinking or after
she got her 2-year green card.
Or after she got pregnant.
After you got the 2-year green card, she got pregnant, she was drinking, she had a relationship with another guy. You need to divorce this woman because if you don't divorce this woman, this child's going to be presumed yours because you're married to her. Number one. So you don't want to be on the hook for a kid that's not yours. Number two, if you get divorced from her, then you can complete this case on your own. You go back in 2 years at the end of your 2-year conditional green card and you say, it was a real marriage, here's the proof, I'm now divorced. And he hung up.
He didn't hang up. That was inadvertent.
Why?
I'm quite sure. Come on, if you were giving me that kind of advice, why would I hang up?
I don't know.
First,
get a divorce, yes.
So I was just going to go through the steps. One, you have a divorce department here.
Correct.
Okay, so the divorce can be handled here.
Right.
Two, the immigration situation now. What do you think?
You know what's making me nervous?
What?
This guy's writing everything down. What are you writing? He's always writing, this guy.
You know, I'm trying to figure out who he reminds me of.
Writing.
He
What are you
reminds
writing?
He reminds me of someone on TV.
Every time I look up, he's writing something. I'm like, what is he writing?
He's just drawing a picture of you.
You're doodling?
Marriage infidelity. Like, those are good cases to bring up.
Those are good cases to bring up. Okay. I'm just curious what he's writing. Like, this guy is...
No, he reminds me of someone on television.
He is on television.
When he came in, I was
It's
like,
a comedian.
Remington Steele.
No. Bushy hair like yours.
Who's bushy
I
hair?
just got a Jew fro today. It's bad.
Yeah. Nobody knows what's happening.
It's gonna
right
come
now. No
back.
One can see him,
Doesn't
no
matter.
one can hear him.
Doesn't
We're
matter.
making this up right now.
It doesn't matter.
It's gonna come back to me. All right, 1-800-529-5465. Knee's back.
Knee.
Yeah.
You're back.
Yeah, I was
Told you.
talking to you, but the phone cut off. I don't know
Told
what.
you.
All right, so what I told you is get a divorce because you don't want to be on the hook for child support for this person, this kid who's going to be born, because guess what? The husband's on the hook in an infidelity marriage unless some other father steps forward and takes a paternity test. So you want to be divorced from her. And number two, if you are divorced from her, you can prove it's a real marriage. You can still get your permanent green card.
Okay, because that's what I was thinking about. Because she said she's willing to write a letter or anything that we're not working out and stuff. But I just don't want to jump to anything.
You don't need her to write a letter. You just need to prove that it was a real marriage. Her writing a letter is self-serving, but there's other ways to prove it's a real marriage.
Oh, okay, because I have my lease and everything and car insurance.
All right, well, that's
Look, right now, all you need is Spar and Bernstein, and they will handle everything for you.
All right, hold on one second.
He reminds me of Gene Wilder.
Gene Wilder?
Yes.
He's not on television. He's dead 20 years, Gene Wilder.
I'm just saying, it looks like Gene Wilder. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying.
You remind me of Richard Pryor.
I do?
Yeah.
I don't look like Richard.
I'm only joking.
I'm much better looking guy than Richard. Rest in peace, Rich, but I'm
He was
much
funny.
better.
He was a funny dude.
He's hilarious.
Yes.
Very hilarious.
Yes.
You know. Anyway, so I'm just thinking about that lady who lost her hair. The only thing I've ever done where hair is concerned, I shaved my chest.
Good.
Carlene
Good.
Davis. By the way, Carlene Davis says she didn't buy perm. She bought hair remover.
Have you ever shaved your
She
chest,
bought
Brad?
Nair.
You ever shaved your chest, dude?
Yes.
And?
Yes, I have.
And
Why
how
are
did
you
it?
asking?
How did it feel when it's growing back?
It's a little itchy when it grows back.
Oh man. Anyway, let's continue. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. I remember the first time I shaved my chest. Forget it.
Do you ever
So
wax
you
your
don't-
back?
My back. There's no hair on my
No hair
back.
on your back? Do you ever wax your front?
What's the front?
Whatever front part.
My chest? Yeah.
Whatever. Do you ever wax below?
I've never waxed.
That's gotta hurt, right?
I have never
Ever
waxed.
wax? That's gotta hurt.
No,
It
I've
does.
never
Right? It's
waxed.
gotta hurt, right?
It hurts.
Where?
Wherever you do
Oh,
it,
you're
it's gonna
asking
hurt.
about waxing. It's
Wherever
got to be a specific place you speak
Wherever
about.
you put wax, it's gonna hurt coming
All right,
off.
this show is brought to you, by the way, by USA Credit Repair. Here for you today. There
Not
for you
wax
tomorrow.
on, wax off.
Not wax on, wax off. Here for you today, gone for you
Karate
tomorrow.
Kid.
Here for you today, there for you tomorrow. Beautiful credit
Mm-hmm.
is a beautiful thing when it's it's
You always screw that up.
Please say it,
Sometimes
guys.
I think it's like
USA Credit.
direct.
USA Credit is a
Brad,
beautiful
you know what?
thing.
Let's just kill it. Let's kill it.
1-800
If a petitioner is doing a joint I-864.
One second. I got to get this out of the way. 1-800-872-7177. I signed a contract that I have to talk about USA Credit for
Page
3
21.
minutes. 3 minutes. 3 minutes in every show. USA Credit. USA
And he
Credit,
screws
USA.
it up.
I screw it up all the time.
Except for when you started out doing.
But that's what makes it entertaining.
1-800-872-7177. USA Credit. If you're not sure what USA Credit does, you can go to their website. It's wefixbadcredit.com. It's pretty self-explanatory what they do. So if you have bad credit, they will fix bad credit. It's probably the best name of a website ever. Ever. It's much better than my website name, which is Law
They'll
Speak.
shave all the negatives
Nobody
off.
knows what
Yeah.
Law Speak does until you go there. But wefixbadcredit.com, you know exactly what they do before you go there.
Wax them
And
suckers off.
They are our sponsors, and if you call right now, they have people standing by at 1-800-872-7177. 1-800-872-7177. That's USA Credit Repair. The key to beautiful credit. I
Thank
got
you
it.
so much. By George, he's got it.
I got it.
All right, so can I finish up what I was asking?
Yes.
If a petitioner is doing a joint I-864 with a sponsor, does the sponsor fill out the I-864 along with an I-864A or just the I-864A only?
You do the
I don't understand what that's all about, but that's you.
do the I-864. The I-864A is if you're doing someone else's in your household. Like, for instance, you have a joint tax return.
Mm-hmm.
So the sponsor's the wife, the husband would do the I-864A. Or if you're joining income from somebody in the same household, your mom lives with you and you want her to add to that affidavit of support because it's a household affidavit of support. So the sponsor does the I-864. Anyone else who lives in the household who you're adding income on to meet the poverty guidelines does the I-864A. Got it?
I got it.
Right.
Let me ask you. This is a very important question. If I came here on a visitor's visa, how can I stay here in the U.S. legally?
All right. You fill out the no. Yeah, that's why you come for a consultation.
In other words, that's a pretty,
Vague.
yeah. Many people come here on visitor's visa, and then they're trying to find out what ways can they get a legal status here in the United States to actually stay here. And there may be many options, so you actually want to reach out to Brad. Come on in, sit down with him. By the way, you can do phone.
Consultations.
Yeah, you can do that. So 1-800-529-5465, 1-800-529-5465. I just want to say hi to Carol Anderson, Clunas Green, Shani Bay. They're always sharing. Okay, and they're sharing both your pages and my pages.
I don't know what Zoe means on Periscope when she says your accents are like what you see in films. What's wrong with our accents?
I took that as a compliment because
What's wrong with our accents?
I don't think she meant that in a bad way.
No, I didn't know I even had an accent.
You do.
Of course you haven't. Everybody's got an accent.
All right, so where's she from?
London.
Maybe she has an accent.
I like how you're taking it personal.
Yeah.
Maybe you have a mother.
Yeah.
You know, she's probably trying to say something nice, and you're lambasting her now.
No, I don't take it nice. I don't know.
I don't think it was mean,
Is it
but
not
it
mean?
was an
Yeah.
interesting.
It depends on the film. What film?
Yeah, what film are you referring
What film
to?
is Squeeze from?
Yeah.
Jamaican Mafia.
Jamaican Mafia 2.
It's coming out soon.
He was in a movie called Jamaican Mafia.
Yeah.
This is real?
Yeah.
He was in the movie Jamaican Mafia.
Look me up, IMDb.
And he has one line. He goes, "Hey, the thing's gonna be coming soon." What was it?
No.
The thing's gonna
Don't-
be coming
don't do that.
soon.
Do
Do
the
not-
line for a squeeze.
You're a Jamaican, but don't do the Jamaican accent, man.
All right. What is it? What'd you say?
I don't remember. I don't remember my lines.
You knew it. It was one line.
I don't remember my
It was
lines.
something about the thing is coming soon. And he was like the big drug dealer guy in the Ferrari or something.
No, I was not. No.
Yes, you were.
It was a Rolls Royce.
It was a Rolls Royce.
And I was not I was the businessman.
Yeah, but you were the businessman who was like, laundering drug.
The black guy who looks rich has got to be the drug dealer, right?
Well,
Breaking Bad.
the movie's called Jamaica Mafia 2. What do you think is in it?
Who says that anything to do with drugs? Could just be the mafia. It doesn't have to be drug related. You know, probably just killing a bunch of folks. You never
Yeah.
know.
All right.
Is that
What?
better
I
than
like how you said that so casually.
We're just doing murder.
By the way, folks, it's a movie. All right. Pretty interesting movie, though. Anyway, all right. So once again, folks, the number is 1-800-529-5465, 1-800-LAWLINK. Do remember to reach out to us. We're right here in New York City at 225 Broadway on the 5th floor, open 6 days a week. We keep forgetting to mention that.
Yes.
All right. And we can take your calls by way of 93.5 WVIP. Let's get back to social media on Facebook for you, Kyle.
If one is here illegal but children have a visiting visa, can they stay without any obstacles from immigration?
One is here illegal, but they have children on visitors' visas. Who wants to stay here?
Oh wait, can the children visit without having an obstacle?
Well, they can visit, but if you're going to pick them up at the airport and you're here out of status, you are coming in contact with the immigration service at the airport or TSA. But certainly children can visit, but they may question at some point why you're visiting.
Okay.
Okay. So when you say without obstacle, I'm a little leery. There's always an obstacle because if they know that children are coming to visit a mom or dad who is out of status, those children will be stopped at the airport. So, the obstacle is, are they going to ask the kids why they're coming here? If the kids are by themselves, I think they're going to ask the kids why they're coming here. I think if the kids are traveling with other people, most likely kids will not be probably asked much. That would be my guess.
But what's the kid's status?
They're visitors.
Okay.
How long can you stay on a 10-year visitor's visa?
What
That's
color?
a real question.
What color is George Washington's white horse? But it's actually only 6 months.
My friend.
Because the visitor's visa allows you to cross a border. So even though you're allowed to cross the border for 10 years, once you come into the airport, they tell you how long you can stay for this particular visit. So just because you have a 10-year visa doesn't mean you can come here and just hang out here for 10 years. They will tell you how long you can hang out, and it's usually 6 months.
All right. My friend's sister filed she got a letter saying she must go to Jamaica to process her documents. She went down there. Is she under the 10-year ban?
Did she live here illegally for more than a year?
That's not in the question.
I don't know the answer. It's possible she has a 10-year ban.
Okay.
I don't know the answer. We
But
need
if
to know
they
more.
tell her that she has to go home to process her paperwork, then they shouldn't ban her.
Yes.
Am I just assuming?
They
Really?
fool you. They fool you.
Oh, that's
So
not nice.
unless you leave with a provisional waiver, or unless you're on a legal status when you leave, or unless you were out of status for less than 180 days, or unless you were on an F1 or a J1 with duration of status, even though you were out of status, I can go on and on. There's all sorts of exceptions to the 10-year bar. So that's why I need to know more.
Okay. I've been listening for.
What do you mean, okay?
No, I was saying okay as I was transitioning.
Oh, okay. I thought like you didn't care anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
I've been listening for 2 years. I'm working as a home health aide. Is it possible for your boss to supply sponsorship for me? And if so, do I have to go back to Jamaica?
Yes, you. Well, the boss doesn't supply a sponsorship. The boss sponsors you. Job sponsorship, by the way.
I'm trying to
What are you doing?
Trying to put the microphone in front of your mouth
Job.
without even saying that. You see? So I didn't want to say that.
Knocked him out.
You almost knocked me out with the thing.
No, it's a sponge can't knock you out.
Yeah. So, but then behind the sponge is like this big metal piece. So
We're trying to hear you, Brad.
They hear me fine. So the job sponsorship you can do, except if you're out of status, you either need to be 245I or be able to be provisional waiver eligible.
All right.
So I will give you a perfect example. I had this an elderly Filipino woman come in. She got sponsored as a housekeeper. She has been approved for 20 years for her green card, but she's not 245I. So she can't get her green card here, and if she goes home, can't come back for 10 years. So she comes into me, and she goes, I've been to 15 lawyers already. Nobody says I can be helped. I just met with her 2 minutes before the radio
It's like
show.
an immigration oxymoron.
Right. I just met with her 2 minutes before the radio show. So I start talking to her, and, where's your brothers? Where's your sisters? Well, I got a sister here who's a U.S. citizen. Nah, that doesn't help you because, sister's going to be 25 years,
Right.
because you're Filipina.
It's 25 years.
Yeah, for a sister from
Wow.
But she says she has a 90-year-old dad. Where's the dad? He's in the Philippines. So I said, and your sister's a U.S. citizen? Yes. So I said, well, why doesn't your U.S. citizen sister file for the dad? Bring the dad to America with a green card. It only takes 9 months to get a dad here through a U.S. citizen child over 21. Guess what now? You've been approved for a green card through your job sponsor for 20 years. You still work for the people. They still want to help you. You now have a father here who's a resident who's 90 years old. Do the provisional waiver through him, then go home and come back.
That's the reason why people come to Spar and Bernstein.
That's right. And
'Cause
she
you're
went
smart.
she went to 15 lawyers who said, sorry, it can't be helped.
Because everyone's just thinking about the money up front immediately, and that's it. And they just hear the surface. They don't go in detail like Brad. Brad is going to try to find a way. Right?
Of course.
Why?
Why? You're asking me why?
Yes, I'm asking you why.
Every
good to
day,
help
every
people.
day I wake up and the first words out of my mouth are the same question: why?
No.
I don't have an answer to any of that.
Wait, oh my God.
Why?
I'm up
Why? Why? I
Why?
say that every day. Why? I swear to God, I go,
think you need a
why? Why? I
therapist.
need a therapist.
1-800-529-5465. By the way, Kyle, Danielle, Nick.
What? What are you laughing about?
So I was about to leave the room earlier, yesterday, and Brad said, "Why is this guy, talking about my legs?" What are you talking about that?
Yeah.
I was like,
I'm confused. What happened?
I'm sorry, I almost died.
I post a picture on Instagram.
You were in the gym, right?
I'm in the gym, okay? And nobody ever makes a comment. So you get a heart, and that's about it. I get a comment.
There's nothing wrong with
from
it.
some
It's good
man.
that you have an
I get
admirer.
a comment from some man. He goes, "Nice legs." I go, "Why is this guy commenting on my legs?"
Do you have toned legs?
No, I got little chicken legs.
And Brad, rather than liking it, he deleted it.
I didn't delete it.
So the nice legs.
It's still there.
Can we go see it?
Yeah, you can still see it. It's
Where?
there. I didn't delete it.
I
I just didn't understand why he's commenting on my legs.
Let me go back to that picture.
Oh my god.
We do have more immigration
Okay, let's do more
questions.
immigration questions.
All
We
right.
got about 2 minutes.
All right, I put my wife's paperwork in. I claimed her on my taxes before we got married. She's also in and out of the country. Is that going to be a problem?
Say that again.
I put my wife's paperwork in. I claimed her on my taxes before we got married. She's also in and out of the country. Is that going to be a problem?
Well, you claimed her on your taxes, so then you were saying that she was living here when maybe she wasn't. And how do you claim somebody who's not your spouse? I'm not a tax expert. I think what you would need to do is, if she's going to stay here and you're going to file for her, you may want to consult with us, and especially Carmela in my tax department, about amending your taxes so that you're filing your taxes properly, so that there's no questions at the interview. You can amend taxes whenever you want. So if somebody made an error or you made an error,
I think you got
can
3
certainly-
years.
You can certainly amend it.
If your fiance is a citizen in the U.S. and lives in another country, is it a good idea for you to go on your visitor's visa to get married and wait to file for a marriage and go back home?
It's a good idea to come visit, wait 90 days, and decide to get married and get your green card here. Or it's a good idea to file a fiancé visa to come here and get married right away. Or it's a good idea for your U.S. citizen to go to your home country, marry you, and come back, and then file for you, and then you wait a year. Those are the 3 good ideas that I can come up with. Any
guess-
other idea is not a good idea.
But I guess what they're trying to ask you is which of those options should they do?
It's up to them. What's best for one is not best for the other. Okay. So, for example, I only have a minute. You may not want to come here and hang out for 90 days before you get married and then wait another 90 days for work permit. Maybe you don't want to live here just as a visitor for 6 months sitting around watching Oprah Winfrey, who's not on TV anymore, but whoever's on TV.
She's on own.
Okay? Maybe you want to be able to come here and start working the day you get here. Then that's a different situation. Maybe you just want to be reunited as quickly as possible. So then, it depends what's right for one is not right for the other. That's why you need a consultation.
Absolutely. We're going to make this legal. Thank you so much for joining us right here on the Brad and Squeeze Show. The number is 1-800-LawLink, 1-800-529-5465. Specific legal advice. Consult an attorney about your individual situation. We're going to make this legal. Thank you so much for joining us right here on the Brad and Squeeze Show. The number is 1-800-LawLink, Spar and Bernstein Law Firm located at 225 Broadway in New York City. Call 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Easily remembered, 1-800-LAWLINK. That's 1-800-LawLink. Once again, make a call to 1-800-529-5465. And of course, link up with the law offices of Spar and Bernstein, located at 225 Broadway on the 5th floor. If I were you out there, make the call, make the link, make the connection, make it Spar and Bernstein. 1-800-LawLink. That's 1-800-529-5465.